Awesomeness. If you're watching this video, you don't have it, but you can get it, and I'm here to help. Hi, I'm Brian Noyes, and you're watching Awesome. A show about being balls out, badass, and awesome. Despite contrary belief, one cannot simply be awesome. One must have awesomeness thrust upon them. Take Daryk, Wedic, whose own will was tested when he found himself in the hardest situation possible, a funeral.
How do you make a good first impression at a funeral? My new girlfriend's aunt had passed away, and I was asked to go to the funeral. I said yes to be a gentleman and to be there for emotional support. However, this would be the first time I met most of her family. I didn't know her aunt, so there wasn't much of a emotional attachment. Not being upset made me uncomfortable being amongst them. I felt alone, alienated. Eventually, though, the atmosphere did start to bum me out. I wanted to make a good first impression, but how? Should I feel sad and upset for their loss? And if so, how much? Or do I mingle and try to become friends with her family? I shouldn't make any awkward jokes. So you guys hear the joke about Jesus and Santa Claus walking into a bar? What I meant to say was that the Jesus and there was a thin line between coming off as overly caring and not caring enough. So what did I do? I pretty much said hi to those who greeted me and clung to my girlfriend like a security blanket.
Please don't leave me.
Trying to be a good boyfriend put me in an awkward and uncomfortable situation. I had to meet complete strangers and make a good first impression. All this while having to partake in their mourning of a lost loved one and not say something stupid. I was a fish out of water.
Damn! Now that's a way to handle a situation. Daryk, you get the Brian Noyes stamp of approval. Now don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short word from our sponsors.
2 in every 3 Tribeca Flashpoint students forget to scan into the 4th floor. Every time a student forgets to scan in, they lose a percentage of their bandwidth.
We found another one, Chief. Looks like he learned his lesson this time.
Save your bandwidth. Swipe to surf.
It's a known fact that if you want to be awesome, you gotta be a musical guy. Ladies love musical guys. Just ask Stephen Chacon. After winning countless women with his harmonica, we caught up with him to learn about his new awesome project, Mississippi Saxophone.
I am Steve J. Chacon. I am directing, writing, and producing Mississippi Saxophone. Mississippi Saxophone is kind of like a survey of how far the harmonica has come as an instrument. This instrument's deep. It's a very, very difficult instrument if you take it far. And there are people that have dedicated their lives to the harmonica. When I was 16, I went down to Mississippi to learn how to play. And I didn't know much at the time, but there was a lot of different players there doing a lot of different things. And I went to learn, and I came back, and I had a good feel for who was good, and I had a good feel for what was going on, but I didn't really know too much, but I kept studying. And as I started listening more to the people that taught me, and I started listening more to everyone else's opinions on who, just friends and family. Oh, listen to this guy, they're good. they never matched up to the people who I met. And this documentary shows you them, and it analyzes their lives, what they did, their lives and their musical lives, not so much their personal lives, but just how good the harmonica can be and who the best at it today. I have like a lot of backup from the school. That's the only reason why it's made possible to do it, is because I had the school backing me up. I'm not in the film program, so me working with everyone that is in the film program and having them like take time and help me, I had to go through like, you know, like Peter, Holly, and stuff like that, and he really liked the idea and he was willing to help me out and get it done. Every member is a Flashpoint student. I think we're up to 12 now or something like that. If it's not a student, it's staff, but its majority is all student-based work, but all Flashpoint students. I would love if I can get this done, edited, final edit, and the sound design done by August. I want it to go into tons of film festivals, this country and other countries. I'm trying to just bring awareness, you know, I'm trying to have it, definitely entertainment though. I don't want it to be just oh yeah, I watched this documentary and I learned something and that's all that happened. Like, no, I want you to learn something, don't get me wrong, but I want you to be entertained.
Mr. Chacon, you will be rolling in it. We'll be right back after a short word from our sponsors that just might save your life.
Every 8 minutes, there's a citizen using the road instead of the sidewalk. 100 people a year are purposely ran over for doing so. By the end of this PSA, someone will have died senselessly.
Well, that's all the time we have. Now you know everything that you need to know to be awesome. You may be asking yourself, Brian, stud, how does any of this teach me to be awesome? Truly great men seize the opportunity to be awesome. Do what the men in this program did, and you will be awesome in time. Until next time, I'm Brian Noyes, and this has been awesome.